What we have showing here is the ownership and then the fires that we're currently fighting.
He'd retweeted a climate change denier en route to the wildfire zone. Even here, Donald Trump continues to defy what the weight of science is saying. And blaming forest management here doesn't wash.
I think there's an area of at least commonality on vegetation, forest management, but please respect, and I know you do, the difference of opinion out here as it relates to this fundamental issue on the issue of climate change.
Absolutely.
Because if we ignore that science and sort of put our head in the sand and think it's all about vegetation management, we're not going to succeed together protecting Californians.
Okay. It'll start getting cooler. You just watch.
I wish science agreed with you.
Hey, well, I don't think science knows, actually.
This is political, of course. In an election year, his rival with the polar opposite view.
Requires action, not denial. It requires leadership, not scapegoating. It requires the president to meet the threshold duty of the office, to care for everyone.
This is the reality across hundreds of miles. Thick smoke literally off the charts for poor air quality. And in communities across the West, this. A home and business now just embers, the everyday visible in the ruins, lives and livelihoods swept away in a flash. There are hundreds of homes now like this, charred memorials to what was once here, and the terrible and growing cost of wildfires. All neighbors could do was watch it burn.
You could see the glow from the fire from my place. I was just at the top of my road checking it out, making sure it didn't make it any further. Me and my brother took turns all night, just 2-hour shifts. He would watch from the top of the road for the first couple hours, come and wake me up, and we'd take turns. Because as soon as it got over the ridge, I mean, we were probably going to bolt.
These scenes have become sadly very familiar over the last few years of wildfires on the West Coast, but what's unprecedented about this is where it's happening. This is cooler, wetter Oregon, where the conditions for wildfires simply shouldn't exist. Locals will tell you this kind of thing doesn't happen here. Well, it does now. Search teams are now picking through the ruins, looking for signs of those who didn't get out. The number confirmed dead is going up. The pink fire retardant streaked through the debris. Whatever the politics, this is now real life for so many. Greg Milam, Sky News, Oregon.